Well, hello, Harry, Ron. How nice of you to finally join me. Where have you been? We haven't got time. Now just sit down, please. Look, I know we've all been rather distracted lately, but we've got our O.W.Ls coming up. And remember what Professor Umbridge said. Study hard and you will be rewarded. Fail to do so and the consequences may be severe. Well, yes, bloody hell indeed, Ron. Now, before we get started, have you both got your books? Harry, well done. Ron, you'll have to use mine. Honestly, Ron, when I told you to meet me here, it was very clear. Bring your book. Anyway, you'll have to use that. Now, obviously, I am well prepared for the written exam, as I'm sure you are, Harry, and Ron, well, I'll have to help you out later. But today I thought we could practice the practical side of the exam. Now, I know we don't know exactly what's going to come up, so I've put together a mix of spells from easy to hard that we can work on together. Is that okay? Great, well, I've made some notes, so here we go. Okay, well, one's at the ready. Let's start with a simple one. Okay, so one's at the ready, boys, and we're going to start with Lumos. Okay, and Ron, what does Lumos do? Well done, yes, it lights up your wand. Okay, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, Lumos. Very nice. And again, remember to really pronunciate your words, especially you, Ron. Come on now. 1, 2, 3, Lumos. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, Lumos. Good, well, that's a good start anyway. Right, next up, let's try the colour changing charm, okay? Harry, can you find that one in your book? Right, now on the count of 3 again, I want you to say Colovaria. Emphasis on the var. 1, 2, 3, Colovaria. Good. And again. 1, 2, 3, Colovaria. Well done, very nice. Okay, well, now we've got that one sorted, let's move on to a slightly trickier one. Let me just check my notes for this one. Right, well, you'll remember this one. Do you remember when Professor McGonagall tried to make us banish snails? Yes? Okay, well, this is obviously the vanishing spell. Now, the emphasis on this one goes on the S, so we're going to say even esco. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Even esco. And again. Even esco. And again. Even esco. Okay, not bad. Just try and keep focused, okay? Especially you, Ron. Just check at my notes. Well, we better just try that one again, because as you remember, I was the only one in class who was able to do that, so let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, Evanesco. Okay, I think we'll leave that one for now, but quite good. So, let's have a look. Now, I know there are some pretty odd spells that can come up in the owls. I know last year I was surprised, so I thought we'd just try this one. It's used to make water appear, specifically jets of water or a fountain of water. So it's Aguamenti, and you put the emphasis on Aguamenti, so on the A and on the M. Okay, so Aguamenti. Okay, let's try that. I'm just going to use Lumos just to light up my wand as it's getting quite dark in here. Lumos. Right, you ready? And Aguamenti. Good. And again. Aguamenti. Very nice. And we better try it one more time. Practice makes perfect. 1, 2, 3. Aguamenti. Well done. Okay, well, Harry, if you turn to the next section of your book, whilst I just look at my notes. What was that, Ron? You'd like to practice Aguamenti again? Well, if you're sure. I mean, I'm not sure it will come up, although I particularly would find it useful in many a case where I'd like to shoot you out the room with a jet of water. And Ronald Weasley, rolling your eyes will not help. Come on then. On the count of 3, just me and Ron. 1, 2, 3. Aguamenti. Better, definitely better. And again, 1, 2, 3. Aguamenti. Okay, Ron, are you happy now? Fine. Right. Well, this one is, I suppose, quite useful. Obscuro. So this is used to put a blindfold over the victim's eyes. Or, I suppose, anyone who you don't want to see what you're doing, which could come in handy. So, let's look at the pronunciation of this. Ron, you're not eating, are you? Do you ever stop? Put it down. Right. Obscuro, 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 obscuro. Okay. So the emphasis on this one is the sk, 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 sk. Okay? So, let's try this again. 1, 2, 3. Obscuro. And again. Obscuro. And again. Obscuro. Very nice. Just try and focus a little bit more, Ron. Right. Now, that'll have to do for that one, because we are pressed for time. So, the next one, Harry, you are particularly good at. Ron, will you stop making those faces? Thank you. Just put the food in your bag. Honestly. Right, the next one is particularly important, and as I've said, Harry, you are very good at it. So, Ron, please take note. The next one is, drumroll please, stupefy. Okay, so very, very simple, just used obviously to stun someone. So 1, 2, 3, and say it with meaning, okay, and focus. Stupefy. Don't point your wand at me, please. Honestly. 1, 2, 3. Stupefy. And again. 1, 2, 3. Stupefy. Well done. Actually, not too bad, Ron, for once. Right. Well, we're doing well so far, anyway. Now, my notes. Well, this one we all know I am particularly good at. Obviously, I mean, I am good at spells in general, but this one I am particularly good at. Are you ready for the levitation charm? Now, yes, I know this is more of a first year spell, but, well, you never know what they can throw in, and you have to get the pronunciation right of this one and the action. So you simply take your wand, and what do you do, Harry? Hover it over the item. Very good. Okay. So, wands at the ready, please. Good. Now, Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. No. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Now, please concentrate. No wonder I was the only one who was able to do it. Right. Wand at the ready, please. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Well, it's not bad. It is better. Harry, you're of course very good at it. Ron, the pronunciation could still do with some work, but we'll have to work on that another time. Okay? Well done. Right. Let's see what is next. So, this one I think is particularly useful and could especially come in handy for us. So, this is the unlocking charm, or the locking charm. Now, Ron, can you tell me, using your book, what one that is? Alohomora. Very good. Now, this is very, very simple, so just point at what you want to unlock. Okay, so here we go. Alohomora. And again. Alohomora. Very good. And again. 1, 2, 3. Alohomora. Good. Well, we're getting through them okay so far. Fingers crossed we should be alright. Okay. Right, well, let's have a go now at... Ron, you'll like this one. Engorgio. Now, to be honest, Ron, I'm surprised you're not like this already, considering the way you eat. You don't even need the charm. But anyway, this is obviously the enlargement spell. So, the emphasis here, it goes on to the gore. Okay? So Engorgio. Okay? You searching for that, Harry, in your book? Okay, I'll just wait a minute. Right. One's at the ready. 1, 2, 3. Engorgio. And again. Engorgio. And again. Engorgio. Very good, and once more for luck. Engorgio. Excellent. Well, that's another one down. Let's see what we got next. Oh, this is a good one. Harry, you'll remember this. At least I think you will. So, do you remember when we very first met, Harry, and your glasses got broken? And do you remember the spell I used to repair them? Come on, you must know. That's right, Oculus Reparo. Okay, so this one is very simple. Okay, so you're just going to point at the item you want to mend. Okay, so Oculus Reparo. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oculus Reparo. And again, Oculus Reparo. One more time, Oculus Reparo. I mean, you never know, they might get us to fix something in the exam. You just don't know these days. Well, that's that one down. A little trip down memory lane never hurt. So, let's have a look at the Disarming Charm. Now, Harry, I know this is your particular strength, and it's unfortunate that you've had to use it so often, but we must, especially in these dark times. So, you know the spell I'm talking about, Ron? Ronald, can you concentrate? Right. Thank you, Harry. Now, one's at the ready. Needless to say, please don't point them at me. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And say with conviction and focus. 3, 2, 1. Expelliarmus. Very good. Let's try again. 3, 2, 1. Expelliarmus. We better go again. 1, 2, 3. Expelliarmus. Harry, obviously very good. I suppose mine could do with strengthening, and Ron, you just need to try and focus more. Let's me and you just do this one. Right, let's try again now. Really, really focus, okay? You can do this, I know you can. Right, let's count down again. 3, 2, 1. Expelliarmus. Very good, Ron. See, I told you could do it. All it takes is focus. Well done. Well, the stressful one out of the way. Let's see what we've got next. Now, we have got Accio, or let me check my pronunciation of that again, actually. Dearie me. I mean, honestly, boys, you could have helped me to prepare these notes. Accio, okay? And can you boys tell me what that one is for? Honestly, did you not hear me say it was the Summoning Charm? You boys really need to concentrate. I know it's late, but come on. So, Accio. Alright? Now, I did make some extra notes about this. Let me just see if I can see them. Right. Ah, yes. The Summoning Charm. This causes an object at a distance from the caster to fly into their arms. Now, you have to be careful, as this needs thought behind it. The object must be clear in your mind before summoning it. Okay? So, oh, not to mention it's one of the oldest spells, so we really should be aware of it. Right. Wands at the ready. 3, 2, 1. Accio. Good. Just remember to focus on the item in your mind. Okay. Let's try it again. Accio. Let's try the pronunciation again. Accio, 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 Accio. Okay, good. 3, 2, 1. Accio. Good. And one more time. I'm really getting it now, I can feel it. 3, 2, 1. Accio. Fantastic. See, practice really does make perfect. And I know you boys always get on at me for revising, but I mean, it really does pay off, so really you shouldn't be complaining. Okay, well, let's see what we've got next. Okay. Oh, the Confundus Charm. Now, let's see what I've got here. Right. So this causes confusion in a person or bewitches an object. However, it appears that there are varying degrees of confusion caused by the spell, from simply tricking a person or thing about an incident to confusing a person to the point where they can endanger themselves. So we really do need to get the pronunciation especially of this one right. Yes. Well, I mean, to be honest, Ron, I have questioned whether you've been under this charm many a time. Anyway. And for God's sake, will you stop eating? Right. Now the emphasis on this is fun. What was that, Ron? Look, I haven't got time for your little jokes and silly remarks. Now, as I was saying, the emphasis on this is fun. Confundo. Okay, let's practice saying it. Confundo. 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 Very good. Well, let's try it now. One's at the ready. 3, 2, 1. Confundo. And again. 3, 2, 1. Confundo. Very, very good. And one more time. 3, 2, 1. Confundo. Well, brilliant, boys. We actually managed to get through the whole of my list without Ron falling asleep. So, on that positive note, I think we better finish for the night. Let's just check I didn't have anything else that we missed off. No, all good. Well, obviously I am going to go back to my room and revise. I expect you won't be doing the same. Nevertheless, please get an early night because we have potions class in the morning. So, anything else, boys, you want to ask? No. Well, I will see you both in the morning then. Good night.